for my kinfolk. This is 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 for my kinfolk. First of all, I wanna thank the guy above that teaching me what's right and showing me much love. Thanking all the people that pushing me ahead. Now I know in due time be breaking off bread. Living life in life terms, gotta do. Cause things in the past might come back and hunt you. The way you started out, the way you fought about. Avoided all the haters cause you took a different route. You suffered from the loss, you ate from the pain. With all the death you kept a step and yet you still remain. So let's smoke, sit back and do a toast. Now I'm a family but you known to me as King Fo. Yo, this is for my kinfolk. 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 Zoom. What's going on, good people? What's going on? What's going on? Welcome to Food for Thought at the dog. You know what I'm saying? We thought we put an at the dog tag on there. Before I start the show, you know what I'm saying? Let me give thanks to my higher power. To the God that I wish to call mine. You know what I'm saying? All mine. I'd like to thank him today for everything that he has done in my life. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Let me do a little something here. Hey, I want to give a birthday shout out to the twins, man. You know what I'm saying? Denny, Kenny. Man, happy birthday to y'all, bro. You know what I'm saying? We don't have a lot of good times together. Honey Mathune, happy birthday to you, Queen. Got another Queen, Janice Bourne. Another Queen, Jasmine. Nicole Chavez, one of my friends. And Lynette Hawkins. Hey, y'all continue to enjoy y'all birthday. What's going on, peeps? What y'all on tonight? Let me erase this and put something else. I gotta put it up there the right way. I forgot I took my caps off. This is what we're gonna do. Hey, let's reflect on this word right here, y'all. LOVE. You know, they say the word love is really a word that you can't describe. They say the word love is not in a dictionary, which is not. You know, the word love is, I guess, our own perception of the word love. Don't you know, love is good. Love is bad. Love is happy. Love is sad. Love is jealousy. Love is envy. It's a word that cannot be defined in a dictionary. That's when it takes us back to the individual. That lets you know that, you know, we're being judged by somebody, by our creator, from the love that we give off. Depending on the type of love that you have, you know what I'm saying, for yourself and for other people. You know, everything is being monitored and watched, if you don't know it or not. So that's the word we're going to focus on today, people. Love. And I am backstage, you know, for all my people. Just in case you want to join or anything.
You know, uh, I would like for a person to get up here and let me know what love means to them. What does love mean to you? Sometimes we go too far with our love towards people, towards getting the things that we want. Love plays a part in all of our lives, you know what I'm saying? As in dealing with our family, dealing with our friends, dealing with our wants. So love is up there. You know, you give me your definition of what you think love is all about. Some people love people deeply. Some people love material things. Some people love eating. Some people love gambling. Do your love consist of how you give it out, and what do you love, or how you love? Once again, it's a word that can't be defined because we as an individual tend to like different things. Well, love different things, you know. And sometimes we don't put none in front of those things. Being another person or something material, you know. But before we really get up into it, you know what I'm saying, I just want to thank the people that, you know what I'm saying, they got on my post and wish my cousin happy birthday. Buck Screw. Everybody know him as Bucky, you know. Used to be out there on Madison Pulaski doing this little hustling thing and everything. And I just like to thank you people, you know what I'm saying. I miss my cuz straight up. Much love for him, you know. And sometimes, you know, you grow up with people and you don't expect them to leave you early and stuff, and you don't have that love built up in you of knowing you're going to, you know what I'm saying, get older with that person and see that person and things like that. But, you know, God changed things depending on the love that you give out, especially for yourself. That's why today I tell you, you know what I'm saying, when you get 100% to yourself, man, everything seems to work better. Not shortchanging yourself, not holding in things that you can get information from. You never know unless it come out. You got to give it power, and whatever come out your mouth, you giving power to. If you wake up every day and tell yourself that you're a CEO, you shooting towards something because you giving it breath. And like I say, words have power. Just like we brainwash ourselves to have fun, even though, you know what I'm saying, it's on the negativity side, we can brainwash ourselves into being successful. When all we got to do is give it breath. We can give it breath every day. And it's going to be happening. Because you don't condition yourself to heading towards that way of being a CEO. You know, and that's what's happening today. We got to start giving words power, positive power, you know what I'm saying, in our life. And it depends on how you love with it. I always tell you, the love that you give off is the love that you're going to get back in return. There's bad love and there's good love. But yeah, everybody who wished them happy birthday, man, I thank y'all. You know, I got to spend some of the last days with him and things like that. You know, he didn't bother nobody. It was all about money. You know what I'm saying? He was less about confrontation and more about making that money and shit and enjoying himself, you know. But that shows you no matter what you're doing, nice person, bad person, whatever, you know, you got to look out for number one. You got to make sure our health is in order just in case we do get that blessing from above. We'll be able to enjoy it. But God ain't going to give it to you if you're not prepared for it. You know, He wants you in your right frame of mind. He wants your body healthy. He wants your outlook on life to be presentable. Presentable in a way that is going to benefit you and your family down the road. I've been seeing a lot of people on here, you know what I'm saying? I can read through the thoughts and the words to know that people are concerned about their future. And you got people that's concerned about our culture. Not only about their future, but their neighbor, a friend, associate, or whatever you may call it. I can hear it in people's voice that they tired. They're getting tired of walking out the door, seeing the same shit, different day. Nothing's new. Everything stays the same. You know, the same old is just the same old shit. When there's so many opportunities out here, so many programs that we can set for anything that we want to. We could start from something as little as having a kickball team, you know. It's how you present it and how you represent it. Is the level that it'll go. The level that you make it. Just like I was like, and if I really want to make some money, man, I sell chitlins in a cup. You know what I'm saying? And I bet you any type of money, it would turn out to be something big. Because I know from growing up, a lot of people eat chitlins. They eat chitlins in hot sauce and stuff like that. Chitlins every holiday or whatever. I don't even mess with the pig. But I know how to think of a way to make it beneficial for me and other people. I know they cost a lot and everything. And I know they traditional. I know a lot of people love them. Some people can't afford them at the time. Some people want them at certain times, period of the year or whenever. Some people will eat them through the month. I know that. I had a styrofoam cup with a top and a fork and a hot sauce pack with 100 cups inside a cooler at a designated spot with a sign saying a cup of chitlins with a pack of hot sauce. For $5, I will have a line. I will sell out because I already have a mind of what people like. So you can't sell nothing and be around shit that people don't like negative vibes, negative words, negative thoughts, negative actions. You know, all that shit. People get tired of that. And whatever you do is how you present your love to it. It's how you exercise it. You know, when you exercise a muscle, it grows. You feel me? Whatever you exercise, it grows. If you don't use it, you lose it. Real talk, food for thought. But yeah, I don't eat chillings. I don't eat the pig or nothing like that. But if I bust out with that little stand, just like a snowball stand or whatever you want to call it, I believe I would make money. You feel me? I know I would make money. And it's just a thought that we have that we can work with anything that we got to get back and get ahead with. The smallest thing that you can think about, you can materialize. You can bring some into existence. Something that you can put a stamp on. Something that you enjoy doing. Something that is beneficial. Not only to you, but to your family as well. It's the love that we have for what we do is what we get back with. It's the love that we have for people of how healthy our relationship is. Like I say, don't nobody want to do nothing negatively, really. Some people got to do it. Some people just do it, though. Do it for fun. You know, when I used to go out and hustle and everything, you know what I'm saying? When I said that, I would basically damn near do everything that I got to do to put food on the table, to feed my family. I said damn near. I never said hurt nobody or nothing like that. I never hurt nobody. I don't think nobody should have to get hurt during the hustle process. Because in the hustle process, you being slicker than a basic personality. You trying to get over, using schemes and stuff like that. It shouldn't take no violence if you being slicker. And if you can be slicker than a person and things like that. You know, that's what that's about. If you really look at it. That means a slick person ain't really slick if they got to take something, if they got to rob something, or beat somebody up for something. You feel me? You see where I'm coming from? You got positive people in high positions, you know what I'm saying? Beating people with the pen. With a stroke of a pen. Scams. Forgery, or whatever you want to call things that they do. Out of millions and thousands. Get caught, go to court, and get probation. I can't go out here, rob, hurt somebody, kill somebody, and suffer for the rest of their lives. And when you got to put your hands on people and things like that in order to get what you want, man, you less of a person. That means that you're not capable of using your mind to find another way around it besides doing something like that. You know, it's the love we have in each other that give us the prediction that we get afterwards. We can love positive, we can love negative. You love negative, you're always looking over your back. You're always worried about something. You're always in need. When you love good, you attract people. You attract opportunities. You attract niceness. You attract generosity. You know, people give you stuff for no reason. They think you should have it because you're that type of person. You know, sometimes wishing they can hang with you every day, all day. But instead, they want to give you a token from them to keep you in their mind. Even if it's money. It's your reflect that you put on people is what you get back from the world. Because not only that person appreciate what you're doing and everything, the world sees, somebody sees. Even if it's the Heavenly Father. Real talk, food for thought. I'm glad to see people getting with the program. You know, I don't expect for things to happen overnight and people to change overnight. I know it's a process. It's a process in this game called life, where it's an experiment. You know. Yeah. It's an experiment. So everybody got to go. And what I see right now is, you know what I'm saying, first you got to have that thought. You got to have that thought in your head. That's why I like food for thought, because it's food. Because things become a thought first. You know, you think about it in your head. You give it thought. You analyze it. You know what I'm saying? Interview it or whatever you want to call it. And when you understand, you give it breath. When you give it breath, it's recorded. It's recorded in your mind. Sometimes you say it all the time. It's already a thought. It's going to stay that thought. But the more you give it breath, the more you give it power. Even just by saying it. You might have said it to 100 people, what you didn't actually say it. But you said it to yourself. So it's a certain type of feeling about what you shooting towards, what you're going towards. After you give it power, it be brainwashed so much that you take a step on it. You get an opportunity in it. You get to bring it to life. You get to conquer it up. You get to work on it. It's an opportunity. And people see that. Sometimes people have knowledge in that. Instead of you asking somebody for information, they'll step to you with information, step to you with suggestions, maybe even step to you for sponsorship. You never know. But it depends on the love that you have for yourself in order to head towards that way. Because people want to advance out of life, not decline, not fall. They want to extend, like extensions. They want to rise up. They want to be the best that they can be. They want to have things. They want their family to have things. And other people, their friends, to have things. Because they know once them people get things to themselves, they have everything. You know what I'm saying? We got to look at the big picture of things, you know what I'm saying? And stop looking at the smaller pictures. Smaller pictures, you only can see so much. They only so big. You only can go so far. You can't even see the background sometimes. That's why the picture has to be big. It has to be big. Might be something in the road. It might be something blocking you. Something that you need to get around. Or something like that. Can't just think about today and the now. We got to think about tomorrow and years to come. You are number one to me. Don't prove me wrong. You know what I'm saying? Don't prove me wrong. You probably won't want to do that no way because it's not going to hurt me. It's going to hurt you. That you can't live up to self expectations. And be the person that you want to be. You know, we can't blame nobody for our actions. We can't blame nobody for our reactions, what we do, because we thought it first, right? For every action, a thought is a reaction, a movement on what you do. It can be a good movement or it could be a bad movement. After reactions come repercussions. And it depends on what you want to get hit in the head with. A bat or this knowledge. Everything is on you. I heard somebody talking about insurance today. Insurance on ourselves because we put burden on the people behind us, the people who love us, the people who care for us. If we care for those people a lot, we can stop something we doing like one day out of what we doing. If we got money, what we gonna spend 20 to 30 to 40 to $50 a day? Put 20 to the side for some insurance. Get somebody to be your beneficiary. You know what I'm saying? Because we see you care about yourself in this life. What about the afterlife? You put your burden on somebody else and have all the fun right now. And then somebody else got to worry about burying you that you never really even fuck with. But they love you. And they want to put you away real nice. If it's like that, give them $20 every month to put with your insurance. Especially if you live in a fast life. You know what I'm saying? You go out there, you G'd up, jewelry and everything, but you ain't got no motherfucking insurance on yourself. You balling out. Everyone love you and shit like that. People believe in you, but you ain't got no insurance in yourself. Little do they believe. They just seeing the shit on the outside cover, the role model of you. But the real talk is, can you take care of that business behind the curtains? Are you insured? Do you reach for your family? Do you give your little brothers and sisters and little cousins advice? It's what you're doing, because the party shit is the same old, same old. People having a good time drinking, smoking. Oh well. What's new about that? Same shit, different day. Love yourself in order to do something different. To look at life a different way. Go out and meet different people. You might run into somebody rich that want to be your best friend. You never know unless you step out. They will never come unless you move around. Once you get out the hood, get something going good. Bring it back to the hood and help the hood out. Make people want to visit the hood. Make construction companies and builders want to build things in the hood. To put us in charge of things in our hood. As far as jobs, education, curricular activities, and everything for the kids. Beautify the hood. Polish the houses. Make it look like a neighborhood that they really want to come to, and make a nice movie to show that we growing and shit like that. Not that we tearing down shit and tearing down each other. Just put a positive impact on us and what we do as a culture, as a neighborhood.
Yo.
How you doing, sis?
I'm doing good. Let me turn this radio down a little bit.
Yeah, you're going to have to turn it down because it's going to mess with your microphone anyway.
Huh?
It's going to mess with your microphone anyway. You got to turn it down. Yeah.
You can hear me now?
Real good, real good. You know, everybody know who this is, right? You know what I'm saying? This is my, as you know, the show is Food for Thought After Dark. You know what I'm saying? And this is the anchor for tomorrow. If she's not doing anything, she's going to have her own topic. This Stephanie, you know what I'm saying? I know everybody know her, because everybody I know, she know. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Good people. How you doing, Queen?
I can't complain. Can't complain.
All the time. All the time.
Just got off of work.
Yeah. I was looking at one of your posts when you was talking to the guy, and I wanted to know why he said you was prejudiced.
No, he was talking about his girlfriend. I'm like, how? Because every time I say something to her, she be like, what? That don't mean she prejudiced. Nigga, you just want a free ride, man. Get out my face.
He tried to keep up conversation with you.
Exactly.
Get next to you and shit, go sit at the front next to the driver and shit, talk to you.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? No, man. Go to the back of the bus. What you say? Go sit your ass down.
Mm-hmm. I gave him a ride, but nigga, you ain't got to do. I get off the bus. Now here he come follow me.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, let me put his ass off. That man
I had to,
yeah. But then I felt bad for her though, because before he got off my bus, he was like, you want to know what happened to me? I'm like, sir, what? Man, I was hungry, and these Mexican guys pulled up on me and asked me was I'm hungry. I was like, yeah, they bought me 4 burritos and they gave it to me. And then they called me back to the car, and then they told me, and they snatched the burritos from me and pulled off.
Dang. He was saying something crazy because he looked like he was Mexican.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yo,
so I had made me some sub sandwiches for lunch. I had 2. And I'm trying to do this after 7, stop eating after 7 o'clock. Get some of this weight off me. So I'm like, sir, you still hungry? He like, yes. I said, sub sandwich. He's like, I will love. He's like, man, this is gonna be the best sandwich in the world to me. I gave him my sub sandwich, I gave him an orange, and I gave him a bag of potato chips.
That's cool, man. You gonna get hey, you got a blessing coming for real.
Yep.
And next week we got gonna have a guest speaker on here with us. You know what I'm saying? He gonna come on like on the Friday, and him and Anthony Moore is gonna come up. He might come on, you know what I'm saying? It's one of the guys and stuff like that. And he gonna talk about generational wealth and everything and stuff like that, and how we can get it established in some type of programs. Cause I told him, you know, Mark, one of my anchors, you know what I'm saying, if you're gonna buy a house, so that'll be good information. And he was like Mike, say your questions, have your questions ready for him and stuff like that. Anybody can come and ask him questions or whatever they need to do. Cause you know what I'm saying, he's with insurance and all that type of stuff, you know what I'm saying, and he just gonna come on the board and get us a little information, you know what I'm saying, fill the people in on things that they can do, you know what I'm saying, to better their life and stuff like that, far as generational wealth, you know what I'm saying.
That's love right there.
And we get to ask some questions and shit like that. So that's the good part, you know what I'm saying. And it was like, write your questions down, Mike. I'm like, man, I'm finna go fluid with this guy, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, and you
so
say
it's gonna come to me as we conversate, you know what I'm saying.
Exactly.
And we're gonna ask some questions then and things. But yeah, I had labeled the topic love and stuff like that. You know, it's a word that can't be defined and things. So you know, I tell people to get up here and give an example of the way, you know what I'm saying, you consider the word love and how you react to it, and you know what I'm saying, and things like that. You know,
look at it. Love is treat people how you want to be treated.
Right.
You know, I was just on live a little while ago, and I was speaking. I met a lady tonight on one of my routes, and man, when I say this lady had a story, man, she had a story. I was just all in it because you just never know. And I had like a 45-minute layover at my stop. Because I did 2 routes into one. One route I
did. Well, hey, you didn't fall asleep, did you? Look, straight up, hey, money on 45 minutes, shit. Hey, that's money on the wood. Make the best sound good, baby. Yeah, over time, get your money, man.
Man, this girl was just, man, I just really felt for her. You know, she lost her kids to the system. You know, she's 41 years old. She was, like she said, she was out there. She was on drugs. She was doing crazy stuff. She went to jail. She had one of her babies while she was locked up, and her older sister took custody of the baby after she delivered the baby. Her baby, 14 years old now, don't even know her. He don't even know that she is his mother. She just buried her grandmother, and her sister came to the funeral. But right after the funeral, they put the son in the car, and she didn't even get a chance to say anything to him. So right now, he don't even know that's his mother.
Wow.
Her sister mother, cause she raised him from a baby to the age he is now.
She never told him that they never agreed on, you know what I'm saying, and she just gave it to him, huh? Gave it to her sister.
She either her sister would have got the baby, or the baby was gonna go to the sister.
But far as knowledge, they still not let him know that that's his mother, his real mother.
She said her sister keep the boy away from her.
Oh.
See, she in Texas, and they in like Arkansas somewhere. No, Louisiana. They're in Louisiana, and she here in Texas.
Wow. Man,
I told her like
so
this.
You know what I'm saying? My advice for her is to, you know what I'm saying, to find God and just work on herself, because God gonna take care of everything. And once they see her doing good and things like that, they're gonna want it into. That's your mama. That's your mama right there. She went through this and everything. They got a good excuse, you know what I'm saying, for keeping them away and things like that. But in order for that relationship to get right and to start over as mother and child, she got to open up her hands. She got to open up her arms and surrender. She got to surrender to everything. Everything she do, everything got to be positive. She can't take a pinch step on that other side. You know what I'm saying? Because it's easy for her to go back, because that's the life that she lived. I advise her to, you know what I'm saying, that's the establish a personal relationship with a God and talk
that's
to
what I told her. And I said, once you do that and build that relationship with God, your sister is gonna call you.
Yeah.
She's gonna reach out to you. And she finna come across a whole lot of money. She said one night she was coming home from work and she got raped.
Wow.
So she put a lawsuit in with the city and she won.
Whoa.
She won.
Oh man.
Yep, she won. So money changed everything. Once she
Sure
finished
do.
money, everybody finna want to be her, all in her face.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
that's sad though.
Yep. Cause she got to be in her right mind when they do present it. You know what I'm saying? You know, some people don't win the lottery a lot of shit like that and don't die within that week having all that money. They don't partied out and shit. Fuck around, found them OD somewhere.
From talking to her, I think she'd have changed her ways.
Uh-huh.
From talking, you could tell when a person is full of it and they lying. But I
Yeah.
think whatever she went through, I think it taught her a valuable lesson.
Mm-hmm.
And I saw change in her. I don't even know this lady, but I saw some change in her.
Yeah.
She working 2 jobs. She ain't got high in years. She been clean for years.
Oh
So
man.
God already using her. She just got to
So
continue to have that faith.
all the time.
Mm-hmm.
He gonna provide. He gonna provide. Believe that.
He always do.
And it's like you say, just like I'm telling people, it depends on the love that you give off and shit. If mama ain't showing you the right love and ain't no positive thing and shit and hanging around you, Stephanie, you ain't gonna want them around you because they giving you negative vibes. You can't even grow. You can't even meet new good people. You know what I'm saying? Because you know what I'm saying?
The negativity.
Yeah. You know, it's not hard for us.
2023, man, it's time for a change. If you ain't got no love and no good vibe and no good energy, keep on walking past me. Cause I can see
All the
straight
time.
through you. I don't need none of that.
Exactly.
I don't need none stopping my blessings what God got for me.
You know, I had one of my people get on here and tell me, he was like, Mike, you know what I'm saying? You know, some of the stuff, you know, like you rant or whatever and stuff. I told him, man, you know, it ain't me ranting. It's in me. You know what I'm saying? When I get up here, I talk about myself and everything and things like that.
Yeah.
And you know, I talk about our culture as in, you know what I'm saying, want to uplift people and things like that, and not be serious and to be a passion and stuff like that. But I don't mean to hurt nobody, especially when I say things that I see, you know what I'm saying, and tell the truth about how people act in their ways and things like that. You know, it's up to the individual to grasp that and put them shoes on. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
I'm not pointing nobody out.
I mean,
But if a person feel like that,
from.
you know what I'm saying, it's something that a person need to work on if they get offended by, you know what I'm saying, the words that I say. You know, I'm not pointing a finger at nobody. You know, I pointed at myself before I pointed at, I ain't got nothing to hide, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You feel me? So I can talk about myself and shit like that. I could put my name with some stuff, but I don't know what other people go through or have, you know.
When I used to go live like a whole lot, and I would speak on stuff, and you don't know who watching.
Right.
And I'm not talking about nobody, you know.
Right.
If the shoe fit, then you wear that shoe.
Yeah, they probably get mad and they get mad and say something negative, put a negative thought up there with you and stuff like that, like doubt of something that you say, and you be like, man, Joe, I'm not even talking to you, you know. But they feel it. They know what they doing, you know. They feel guilty about what they doing and stuff.
Exactly. I know what you're talking about because it happened to me. I'm talking about friends. We done fell out off of stuff that I'm talking about, but I'm not talking about you though. I ain't said your name. I'm just speaking.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, look, like when you go to the church and the church preacher say something and stuff like that, it sounds like the stuff you going through with hanging out at night, drinking all the time. Ooh,
yeah.
You ain't finna tell the preacher, oh, you talking about me, huh? You ain't gonna stand up and say that shit to
man, one of my cousins came to me, man, and said that's one of the reasons why she stopped going to church. Man, her soul rests in peace right now. She went to church and she said that the preacher was talking about her and she ain't been back since. I said, girl, that man wasn't talking about you. That man don't even know you. If they got a word for you, it's just a word. Even whatever somebody's speaking on, it's not for you to get offended. It's for to take heed to the words that's coming out somebody's mouth. I can't hear you no more.
My microphone, I don't want to cut that other one on, so I'll just leave this one on. Yeah, I want to cut the other one on because I can't cut 2 microphones on at the same time. But you right. You exactly right. For real. So that stopped her from going to church because she thought the preacher was talking to her. Hold on, let me see. Oh man, why they cut me out? Oh, here I go. God dog it. Can you hear me now? You still can't hear me? You still can't hear me? Can't mute because your guests choose to mute themselves. Oh, let me get rid of this one. Mm-hmm. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? You can hear me? Hold on. Damn, I wonder what's at. I'm gonna come back in, all right? I'm gonna do it over and bring you back in.